Welcome back. It's been a pleasure presenting to you. We are in our last session. This course is Introduction to SQL or SQL Programming. We are still in session 6. In this video, which is our last video, we are going to discuss table joins in SQL. So joining tables, joining two or more tables is the process of comparing the data in the specified columns and using the comparison results to form a result set, which is the result set is a new virtual table from the rows that qualify. So we get a result set back. A join statement specifies a column from each table. It compares the values of those columns row by row and combines rows with qualifying values in the new row. So yes, the result comes back. We can see the records. It looks like a table, the result set that comes back, and it is a virtual table. In some databases, it's called a cursor. It can be used like a virtual table. You can actually perform select and other types of SQL statements against that result set. These are the types of table joins. There are inner joins, there are left joins, there are right outer joins, full outer joins, and cross joins. We'll take a look at each one of these. Let's have a look at the inner join for, in this case, it's going to be two tables. So we can see here the result is going to be the intersection, or where the columns, certain columns are equal. So we'll return all records where the condition or certain columns are equal. So we can see here we have a select list, which is the columns from the table here, which is going to be the table on the left. And then we're going to interjoin with table 2 on, and then where table 1's column 1 equals column 2's column 1. I know this looks a little hard to follow, but it's really not too bad. So here we will run an inner join between the class and classes table where the student counts are equal. Notice I'm using aliases here. When you're doing any kind of joins like this, you can shorten the name of your table here by passing in a space and an alias name. So we have class just C and class is CS, and we're bringing back the class ID from table C, which is class, and then class ID from class as, which is CS, and the same thing for the rest of the columns. So take a look at that and see what we're doing, and that's where the C, or the class student count, equals the class as student count. So it's important to understand those aliases. They can really help rather than just having to enter the full table name, which certainly can be a lot. So what we're going to do is essentially put the class table on the left and the classes table on the right. And we're going to bring back that intersection. So here are the records here. You can see we're getting the first 4 from class and then the last 4 from class as. And you can see here where the names, and you can see here where the student counts are equal. Now normally we wouldn't bring back both sets of columns, but in this case, just for illustration, we did that. There's nothing wrong with it, but it obviously brings back a lot of repeated data.